kill the other twin, and then our mother told us to leave the room.
Oh yeah, and I don't think we're sure which one had died.
I feel like we got it correct. I think we had Emily shoot Emma. I'm pretty sure we would have been told, or something would have happened if we were wrong.
Possibly. That's something I could see not being revealed until the end of the game, though.
Yeah. Anyways, let's
Ready?
start.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the tweet out. Let's go.
Is this going to be a hot start? Because I think the last thing we did was run into some catacombs or something.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to be dropped right into something.
Oh, wait a minute.
We have to meet our mother in the garden crypt.
Oh, right, the garden. That's actually a really nice looking mansion. How do we get out of here? Ooh, what was that?
I don't think we can go through any of the doors. Oh, do we have to, like, traverse? Do we climb down the vines? Is there an opening?
How would we do that?
I don't know. Yeah, there's no open doors, except
this
that
one. Probably the only one I didn't check. Napoleon.
Oh, Napoleon.
Let's head to the garden.
Do you think we're gonna run into Napoleon?
At some point? But this is only episode 3, isn't it?
Good God.
Yeah.
They're all here.
Oh, there he is.
They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer? Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Should I talk to them or should I sneak past?
I don't know. You were a part of that crime scene.
But did they see me?
I don't think they do. I don't think they... I'm sure you can get by unnoticed.
A Chinese coin.
Chinese coin.
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was
Certainly
I?
not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, alright. That was inconsequential.
Still need to remember how to find my way around here.
Yeah.
We need to get to the portrait room.
This looks like the right direction.
Yeah, well, we'll go through... It might be that room, or we'll go through the library and be there.
I think so. I think this is how we get to the garden. I somewhat remember this. Now this is the library.
You can go through the library to get to the portrait room.
Yes. Yeah, this is. I'll remember this. I never noticed he had a picture of just straight up Jesus on the cross. Did you see that?
No, not specifically. Hopefully it's open. Yeah.
Alright, because I was kind of worried that maybe we would have to do the puzzle again, and in the event, we screwed it up.
It'd be tedious.
Yeah?
We probably would screw it up because I don't remember who we put it in. Mama.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mama.
Mother,
Oh.
wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Oh, what?
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No. That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here.
Yes,
I beg you.
please. Let's finally get some answers.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I found you.
I might believe
I'm
you.
ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your
Oh,
pardon.
so the
And that
biblical
they can
symbolism meant
influence our
everything.
thoughts.
Is Mortimer a demon?
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit, and 2 of them are present on this island.
Wow.
So let me guess.
Oh, I can actually guess.
I mean-
Washington and Bonaparte.
I would be amazed if that was the case. I think the most obvious answer is Mortimer and Home, but who knows?
That is.
Can we make the joke? Can we say Boogeyman and Father Christmas?
Do you want to? I actually want to say this one.
Let's go with it just to see what happens.
The joke?
I don't think, I really don't feel like there's going to be backlash. She's going to tell us
My
anyways.
money on the boogeyman and Father Christmas.
If you say so. I think,
Do you
yeah.
really believe that I'm joking here? Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Home had sent Volner to get it for him.
Home and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Okay.
Oh, I could say everything.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand, and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes, written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn?
Did I?
Yes. I
The
did.
urn?
Why?
Too bad. We'll deal with it later.
No, right.
Oh, I can keep going.
Just that we accidentally opened up Pandora's box. That's fine. We'll take care of it at a later date.
His family
Came across
tree?
his family tree in his study
An only son.
since the Third Crusade.
The fall of St. John of Acre, Louis. The fall of St. John of Acre.
I went beyond the night, my mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer.
We actually didn't
They
understand that.
spent
We
a
cheated.
whole night
I mean,
in
I
conversation
don't
until
remember.
the
I don't
early
know where we
hours
would
of
have
the
found that
morning.
out.
Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed.
I wonder if we
and
actually could have
so
failed
it
that.
chose him to be
And if enough time had passed, we
centuries
just
to come.
move
But
on.
tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
I must admit,
No one
I
knows
found
him?
it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Home are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
Louis,
That's all.
I am proud of you. You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
You taught me
I mean, we
everything
didn't
know.
lose a hand, so
Right.
technically, yes.
How did it all
I wonder if
begin?
we actually could
I
have.
saw him.
We got the scar.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked, composed of 7 parts. Each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all
So
my
she could
days
actually
nights
open it?
studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He
Daddy?
was young, charismatic. He was flamboyant.
I mean, it's gotta be Boucher, right?
Wait a minute, who are you talking about? Von Borchert?
No, Mortimer, of course.
Oh.
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
How old was he? She said young?
Yeah.
I wonder if this would matter. Whether I let her continue or not.
I don't know. Like, do you think some decisions are based on you have a certain amount of time to get information?
I possibly. I think it works more like there might be a certain amount of decisions I could make.
I think let's just let her continue.
He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
Shit, she caved.
And you accepted?
Please don't be stupid. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later in Berlin, I just missed him. In London,
So why
I
did he
lost
invite you to the
6
island?
members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741 in Poland, 1749 in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child
What?
was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not a key issue
Okay.
here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris,
Uh.
I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute. One last thing.
I'm actually, These two here are what I'm most concerned about. Maybe I can ask all of them, though.
Pick the one you most want to
I
know.
want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis.
Mhm.
That's all you need to know.
Tell me
I
everything.
won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily
It's
to...
Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing. And then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the
But-
rules when she joined.
That one I don't get.
Yeah, because is she talking about disposing her the first time, and then we find out that Emma lived just to be shot by Emily?
Yeah, they were both there. How did she dispose of her? And then
I want to know
Elizabeth
what
is the only
happened
other one I care
with
about.
Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents
Okay,
when
so she was
born.
possessed by a demon?
One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
They were spying on the vice
possessed her?
president.
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep.
So is she
Despite
actually
the
dead?
various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her.
Uh,
It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
oh, so she did come in and kill her. Did he? Did she?
I'm pretty sure at this point we can be sure Peru did it.
Do you know who killed her?
Absolutely not.
Oh. The letter. Do you care about these?
I don't know. I mean, we never read Pagliacci's letter.
I thought we did.
Did we?
Or maybe he just told us what it was. What's her hand?
I don't know.
Or is this her hand?
Maybe.
Your hand is in her hand.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we'll get to that.
You care about these two?
Kind of want to know, you know, honestly, it's probably not important why she was going to give cannons to Bonaparte.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will
Washington
be
is controlled
the
by a
head
demon?
of a world superpower. We should do our utmost.
Well, he's
to
being
stop
influenced by one.
Mortimer's plans.
Oh, right, I guess they are
For the
real
time
close.
being, there are more pressing matters.
That's why he wants it, because then he would basically run America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
Oh, another painting.
Honestly, for all we know, our mother is probably just crazy.
There. That's why we are here.
I actually believe her.
Hey, but jizz?
Da-da-da-da. Gonna spin the wheel. Oh, did she lose her hand to this thing? Witness Napoleon Bonaparte's resolution, spoken. Oh, are these people I could have talked to when I was walking around?
Weren't they? Oh, I think they were all like in front of the thing. They were in front of the door and they were shooed away. We probably could have chased after them.
Oh, maybe. Only 4 points. What's this one? Conviction? Maybe we should just dump all our stuff into what we're good at now.
Maybe.
Which of these do you think we use the most?
Probably the speech bubble. Questioning. There we go. I'm fine with this because, I mean, who knows? It's incredibly variable what we'll be faced with.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your
She said 6, but the subtitle said 5.
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
So we have them all.
We do?
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea.
Did she
But
say
it
we
just
have them, or did
happens
she say that's what we need?
we're going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
I actually have to find this?
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving.
Okay, so that one's in the crypt.
Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
In a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
Okay,
Remember what to do
so
about
we're
the
actually going to
rollers.
be leaving the
1191
crypt
to
and
enter, and
6466 to exit.
Of course.
See, I knew it.
Shut up.
Okay, so remember these. This is in the crypt.
The nails are where we were.
Anything else?
Be specific.
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
Okay.
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism. One last thing before you go. Be very
Oh, shit.
careful. If you come across
I didn't mean to
anyone,
do that.
they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide
Hopefully I
in
can
anyone
talk to her
because
again.
a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Yeah.
Wait, not all of them. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborrow. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time
Shit.
is against us. And remember,
just-
the code to get out of the secret office
Okay.
is 6646.
Please, let us talk to you again.
Nope.
We don't have anything else.
We've missed some books.
The others,
Actually, I think I remember where the Bible was.
yeah, because we spent so long with that.
The
There's one in the
sphere.
picture gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
Okay.
Dates?
Oh,
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
Alright. We know where to go. The cross is somewhere in the crypt.
so we'll look around here.
What? Stuff.
Famous cross of Clement the Third.
Hey!
There it is.
One key found.
Oh yeah, we need the keys too, huh?
Yes. We need... The subtitle said 5. If we come across a 6th, then that might be good.
A drachma. I know it's a stair safe, Roman call.
Are all the keys gonna be with the items?
I would hope so. But this might be the portion of the game that is a look for the things for a while to, pad out the runtime.
That's true. What episode is this?
This is episode 3.
So there's no way this is... We're not gonna get this open. She said we have to do this in one shot.
Yes, we have to get this right the first time.
And not to talk to anybody. Or at least not to say anything to anybody. Okay, so there should be something in here. The ball, I think?
The sphere.
Yeah, the sphere. I was totally right about George, by the way.
That he's evil.
Yes. Because he's so close to Mortimer. That's the one we can't take because it's huge.
Yeah. So maybe in this room there's a smaller version.
Recognizable by the hole in it.
Didn't we see that?
If I remember rightly, that's called a cache.
Probably.
At least I think I remember. We saw. It might have actually not even been in this room.
Song of Roland. Roland
Song of
feels
Roland.
His death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing.
If it wasn't in this room, we'll have to find it, which will actually be kind of a pain.
We'll go back to the study.
What study?
This room.
Right.
Go to the secret
Let's see
room
if the
because we
statues
can
are in
get
place yet.
the sacred text of Judas.
Oh, we have to do the puzzle again, I think.
Do we? God damn.
Do you remember what it was?
I think that guy is facing the right way.
Doesn't he have to face...
Shield toward the sword. Well, that's good. Statue is already in the right place.
Oh, hey, we got a little thing up top. Press X to consult the notes.
The lantern is already in the right position. Turned toward the shield.
And now the sword.
The sword toward the Gorgon. That's good.
Okay, let's turn the
It's not-
Gorgon.
That's
Oh, yeah, to the shield.
Positioned correctly.
Open sesame.
Where was it?
It was on this side. It's an open book.
There it is. Oh, stealthy like. Hopefully we don't get caught trying to do any of
So
these.
that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise he's going to notice that someone stole it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Okay.
Alright, we just have it now.
We're gonna have to think of where we saw that sphere.
Yeah.
So
And that's Pandora's box.
An urn? Mother? Right.
We did open it.
I've got what I need. So let's not waste any more time.
Hopefully it's a forgery. What did she say the nails were? The nails are in his thing, right?
Yeah, we have to go beyond the nightmare.
Hopefully we see the sphere walking around. The Bible is across from where his office would be, right?
Yeah.
Or somewhere like that.
It was in someone's room.
It wasn't someone's room. It was an empty room. They had all those paintings of the apostles.
Yeah. Weird how we haven't come across anybody yet.
You think that's weird?
Hmm.
We typically don't.
Oi,
What?
there's a man.
I don't know who it is. Oh, it's Godoy. Well, we don't have to talk to anybody, so I won't. This is...
In this room, is there a strange? I don't know. I don't think there's anything important in there.
No, I was wondering what room that was. I don't think we have to go in there. I think we need to go to the next floor up. I kind of wish stuff was labeled.
Maybe in this hallway we find the spheroid?
No,
Alright.
absolutely not. It was somewhere. Some room. Where are the stairs?
Do you have to walk into a thing to go upstairs?
I don't remember. Oh, here it is.
Yeah. There's another one.
Okay, so we should go down and straight ahead if we want to get the Bible.
Okay.
I would have preferred to do Mortimer's study last, but I think we're going to have to do that before we do the sphere. And then just look around for the sphere.
Ah, Louis.
Oh shit.
Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces
What's that?
of paper in the ashes
Oh,
of
I don't
the
remember
chimney.
what that thing in the left
Someone's
is.
been burning something here.
Incredible.
What are you talking about?
He doesn't seem
Have we ever had that?
about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborrow sisters.
It didn't tell me what it was,
Look,
but we must have
It's
because it didn't
possible
say.
to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain there must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Oh, +1.
If you want my opinion, a servant must have burnt some old papers. That's all.
Why, of course. You very nearly made me think that you were trying to hide something, Louis. No, I'm sure there must be other hidden messages.
He won't let go. He's going to work his way back to the Bible if he continues.
Oh shit.
Oh shoot. Do we have to be sneaky? Get it before he can see us?
The Bible's still there.
That wasn't too hard.
Nope. Oh, what's this?
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
We don't have any of the keys for that.
No.
I wish. We haven't been close to full since we've gotten here. That was close. And creepy as shit. Now let's get the nails.
Yeah, let's go up there.
If the sphere isn't in there, then I want you to look it up. Because I'm not going to waste 30 minutes just running around this big-ass mansion.
Yeah, because we know we've seen it. We just gotta remember what room.
I'm going to see if we can grab the family tree. Nope.
Mm-mm.
Stop that.
What? I'm stressed.
Why are you stressed?
Because this is intense.
It's not intense at all. Nothing is happening.
Right. This time, it'll be a lot quicker. If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
I'm glad I don't have to remember it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. And pull the lever.
I wonder what remember what I did was. Hopefully he's not in here.
Of course.
So they were in a cup?
Yeah, I think on the desk. There they are.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for.
Damn. Do we even have occultism level 1?
I noticed they were old and rusty, but I hadn't noticed these traces of... Could that be blood? Is it really the relic of the Holy Cross?
What a waste. Why did I do that? What, you think they might not be the nails?
I don't know. I think it's possible. Probably are. This whole game has been about its religious symbolism.
Mm-hmm. And what about it?
I don't know. It's possible that those are the nails that bid Jesus to the cross.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they are.
I don't think there's anything else we need to find
We
here.
never went past here.
I don't know if we can.
It's locked.
Maybe that's end game. Oh, okay.
Is it on it? No.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
Oh, they didn't even make me do it. That's
Alright.
awesome. I wonder if they knew that was shit. What was it? What even was the point of that bird? Look up where the sphere is.
Okay. Armillary. It's located in Von Volner's room.
Oh.
We just have to find his room.
I wonder if we have to go through the front door, or we've been in there before. Actually. But we walked in there on accident.
His name should be on the sign in front of his room, just like everyone else's.
Where did I go?
I don't know.
And the game never tells me, so I don't know. I hate how you can walk ahead of the prompt.
Yeah.
Just by getting too close to whatever the prompt is on. That's kind of really annoying.
I feel like it must be on this hall. This is where everyone's rooms are.
Hopefully it's early.
There it is.
I wonder if we could have seen it, because we remember when we barged into his room.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
An armillary sphere.
Technically a handheld version.
Save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
Well, that's everything. Hopefully those keys weren't actually a thing that we needed.
The chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
The 4-letter.
Change the letters. No. You want to spend time in here?
Maybe there's something to find in here. I don't know. Wouldn't use our 1 point on it.
I didn't. It was free.
Royal jelly. I feel like the royal jelly should give you 3 instead of 2. That would be a lot more helpful.
They would be. The game said not to hesitate to use your points, but...
And then we didn't, and now we never have any.
Yeah. It feels like we're fighting against the current here.
Yes.
Amber.
Just Amber? Okay.
The
Well-
alchemist is an old man.
That's actually really cool. Big chests like that would be handy if you did a lot of traveling, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're still in use, or is chests similar to that for people who travel all the time?
I think so. I think people make gigantic luggage.
Maybe they're not as necessary now that we have airplanes.
No, and I mean, are you going to carry it? The likelihood is they sell those for the people who are not carrying it themselves.
Okay. Doesn't say anything about keys, so we should be good.
Maybe keys is the metaphorical term. Everything you have is a key.
Possibly. I did it again. Is this the garden?
Can you get out this way? There
I
you
can.
go.
I was lucky. Stupid maze.
Probably, yeah. You're stuck on a dead end side.
Is that a term for mazes?
I don't know.
Like when you're going through a maze, or you just said that?
I was just meaning like you were at a part of the maze where you were ending up in a dead end. You were in a part of the maze you actually had to go through the maze
Okay,
strategically.
I was just asking. Dead end side is not a term for when you're dealing with a maze. Sounds like it should be though. Oh. All right, let's get this over with. Move on to the next episode.
Hopefully everything work.
Well, our mother, we'll just have her try again. I mean, she's got another hand to spare.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
Excuse me?
Ooh, she
What
screwed
theme
up.
did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
Yeah, where are we going to put the nails?
Yeah, I mean, that's all the information she gave us, so it's possible that she did it wrong.
You think she did it wrong?
Could be. She did something wrong.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you
Okay.
concentrate.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, we have the Bible here, I
We
think.
do.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas in
that's
the
the
different
Exodus.
Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
Themes, towns.
Okay. There is Bethlehem.
Bethesda, Nazareth, things on the bottom we can't see because of shadows.
That's true. Maybe we can go up closer, but those might not be towns. Jerusalem. Nazareth is up there. And Bethesda. Wait, is that where the game company got their name?
No, they got it from the city
Chapter
that the
5,
company was founded in,
verse
which
2.
is named after
Jesus
Bethesda,
cures
the
sick and
biblical
lame on
town.
8th of Adar, 3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes.
I forgot we have to listen to him read it.
3791 in Jerusalem at the pool of Bethesda.
Chapter 5, verse 2. Now, there is at Jerusalem, by the sheep market, a pool, which is called, in the Hebrew tongue, Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of the blind, halting, and withered, waiting for the moving of the water. Jesus saith unto him, Rise, take up thy bed, and walk. And immediately the man was made whole, and took up his bed, and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath.
Okay. So he immediately goes to a verse. So we'll just check the towns.
Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Tebeth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem. Chapter 2, verse 6.
Chapter 2.
And so it was that, while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered of a child. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding.
This is
in
what
the field,
she
to
chose,
watch
right?
over their flock.
Yeah,
And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. and the
painting
glory of the
does
Lord shone
depict
round
the
about
birth
them,
of Christ.
and they were
But she chose
sorrowful.
wrong.
Is there anything?
Chapter 2.
Damn
What's
it.
that inscription? An R
And so it
I
was that
Where?
on the
while they were
right,
there,
bottom right.
the days were accomplished that she should be delivered of a
I
child.
don't see what you're
And
talking about.
she brought
The
forth
inscription.
her
I
read
don't
firstborn
see
son,
it.
To the
wrapped
right,
him
the
in
bottom right of the
swaddling
picture,
clothes, and laid him in a
NRI.
manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
I saw it.
And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch
I'm gonna
over
get
their
out of here and I'm
flock
gonna go look
by
at
night.
that.
And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid.
I wish you could skip this. I can't. I can't leave from here.
And leave. Can't. Can't examine it.
Okay, I think all the towns are here.
Yeah.
Golgotha, Jerusalem, Jordan, Abigash.
Why are Jerusalem and Jordan connected?
I have no idea.
There's a thing right there.
Great. Honey.
Okay. So...
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Oh. Miracles, birth, Trinity, resurrection, and such.
Maybe we should go by themes.
Chapter 2, verse 6.
Okay, so that leads us to the
Jesus
birth
was
of
born
Christ.
Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Teveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem.
I mean...
What are the numbers for? 3762.
That is the supposed year, I imagine. Or like a date in time that they would have recorded. Like, if the exegesis is supposedly written by Judas. So whatever his collection of what time was, he put that down as the date. I feel like themes, miracles could be one to look at. Let's see what comes from that.
Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of the
Okay, so
dawn,
we've read this one,
3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes.
You looking at the correspondence of dates?
Yeah, and just curious what they... So I see 3793 down there in the corner. Other than that, it's hard to tell what these translate to.
April 1st, 33. I don't know why 33. 13, Shaban. 14 Nisan. 37. Oh shit.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the
3793.
3793 in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo on his
14
head.
Nisan 3793.
Chapter 24, verse 3.
Chapter 24, verse
When
3.
they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly 2 men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee."
Okay.
That's the first thing that we've actually seen. That corresponds to a date in there. Did you see any others?
No, I mean, I haven't been able to, like, keep track of the numbers. 'Cause I'm trying to remember verses and then dates.
Well, that's the only one I'm remembering because that one seems important. So it was 24.
That one sticks out considering we have something for it.
It was 24-3. 14 Nissan 3793.
Chapter 14, verse 22.
Let's see if this one has one in it.
3793.
7th Nissan.
Jesus shared his last supper in the synagogue in Jerusalem. Chapter 10, Verse 30. I and the Father are one.
That one can't be it.
Chapter 3, verse 18. Words truly pronounced in Abagash.
Hmm.
This is very complicated.
It is. I actually don't enjoy these parts of the game. They might be fun if you had like plenty of time and then did it on your own. There's 24. That one verse we were thinking of. 14 Nissan 3793.
Doesn't that thing, like, right there,
What?
doesn't that thing kind of look like a demon's face?
Where?
Like, you're practically... See that? Is that just something distorted? Because that kind of looks like a demon face to me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like there's some clue hidden in this mural. Oh, I think that's a chicken. There's some clue hidden in this mural that would lead us to... Because she was led to the answer of just seeing the thing, seeing Jesus being born.
Well, this obviously, but we don't even know what that is.
I don't know what NRI, whatever that is. That doesn't translate to anything.
Resurrection seems like it might be it. To me. It hits a lot of boxes. But, I don't know. We're basically going in blind. There's no way for us to know.
I mean, yeah. Why would we be given all those dates to translate correspondences if it weren't something to be used? And the only one that we found that corresponds to a date on that note is the one from 24.
We've done all of them at this point.
Chapter 24.
Let's see if this one had a town in it.
Jesus rose from the dead on the
14th of Nisan in Nazareth.
793.
So let's try
He
Nazareth.
appeared with a halo.
24:3.
Find... Did you...
What?
Uh...
Oh wait, we have to put the thing in.
Well, I was going to say you could have read the Gutenberg verse.
We've done that before.
Alright, alright.
And it's like 3 times as long.
So first April 33, 13 Shaban 607.
I don't understand the numbers.
I don't know what
whatever.
those would mean either. Oh,
Well,
analyze
let's
the
analyze
fresco.
the fresco.
Clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
We'll have to trust her.
Okay.
Analyze or notice.
These are this one's free.
You could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but
Oh, so he noticed.
the letters N-R-I. Nothing more.
Understand the acronym.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we're gonna. You want to use a freebie? We'll use those in a dire
Of
situation.
course. They're part of the initials I-N-R-I
Inri.
that you can find on the cross of Jesus at his crucifixion.
What? Crucifixion.
His crucifixion, Envy. I mean,
It looks like there are 3 types of
Shit.
inscriptions.
Maybe we should go check the crucifixion. Find out how it works.
There are
If I
3
can,
styles
why
of
not?
writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Oh, that makes much more sense. He said that he noticed blood on the nails, and if we think that, the tie is the nails that bound the Christ to the cross, then crucifixion is more likely the answer.
Chapter 19, verse 17.
X9,
Jesus was
17.
crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
8th of Nisan, 36.
Chapter 19, verse 17.
19 verse
And
17.
he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew
Golgotha.
where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
Eight Nisan is on there,
8 Nisan.
and then 8 Nisan 3. I don't understand the correspondence of dates at all. It might not be important.
They're there.
You want to try the crucifixion one?
It probably. I mean, this is a huge decision and a huge mistake if we get it wrong.
I mean, there's really nothing we can do.
19.
Golgotha. And then what was the other number? 17.
17. What?
It works.
Well done, Louis.
Well, now we need the
those
thingy.
other wheels.
The sphere.
Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
So she hasn't seen this.
All right.
You want to try inserting the nails in another one?
Let's
Because we don't have to stick our hand in.
analyze the wheels.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels.
Connection. So there are symbols. There's like the crown of thorns. There's the spear over
This
there,
wheel represents the
and there's
difficult
Jesus
sciences.
in the bottom
They
left.
represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful.
Oh, okay.
This wheel
The
contains
dates.
several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year.
April, March. Okay.
And M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date. There are different icons on this wheel, but given the difference between the number of icons and the number of towns, I think that only one path connects all the wheels with one another. Let's try to connect the theme I've chosen with the rest.
Connect the theme I've chosen with the rest. What does that mean?
It means we probably have to get all the things in a nice straight line.
Mother,
And the
do you
theme
think?
we
As I
picked,
told you, I didn't get that
realistically,
far.
we picked crucifixion.
Nevertheless, these icons do represent moments in the life of Christ.
Okay.
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon. Then,
Name of
to
the
a
town
date,
from the theme I've
and
chosen to an
finally,
icon,
the
then to a
date to the
date,
moon.
and finally the date to the moon. Let's put it in our hand. So this thing has the moons on it.
Yes. So,
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states. Waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous,
Crescent quarter given.
waning gibbous,
Full
last
moon.
quarter,
Waning given.
waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with the full shadow new moon. The moon shadow moves from west to east.
Okay.
ah. So we gotta. So we know 8 Nissan, but there are 2 here. Shaban and.
What?
So 7 Shaban or 6 Rajab.
7th Shaban, 607.
First quarter.
First quarter.
First quarter moon.
Sixth of Rajab,
Waxing
611. Waxing crescent.
So. Probably should have paid attention. First quarter is the one. First quarter would be that one in the top right, right?
What do you mean?
Which of these phases of the moon is first quarter?
I don't remember. Top right's probably right. There's waxing and waning. First quarter might actually mean like first half, but we'll see. Let me check again.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow.
From west to east, meaning left to right.
The shadow moves from west to east.
So from left to right.
Left to right, and goes through the following states. Waxing crescents, first
Waxing
quarter,
then first
waxing
quarter.
gibbous,
Full moon.
waning,
Waning
gibbous,
gibbous last quarter. Waning
last
gibbous.
quarter,
Okay.
waning
So
crescent,
first quarter is
and
the second
cycle
on the
starts
left.
over with the full shadow new moon.
I still don't understand the dates.
Well, the dates, if we can figure out which of these, of these turnstiles, which can we move?
I don't actually know if we can move any of them. See, I don't think I have that option. But I maybe from
We
here.
have levers.
Hmm.
Let's
can
see
turn
what
the moons, the
combination
wheel.
corresponds to the chosen theme.
What combination corresponds to the chosen theme? Oh, I can guess.
Following clues in the Bibles and the architect's notes, the crucifixion took place on the 8th of Nisan 3793, according to the astronomers of that time. That would correspond to March 26th in the year 33 on the modern calendar.
Okay, it's a good thing we put enough into smarts.
Yeah.
So we can't move the outermost circle.
I think we can move all of them. But if you mean by the outermost circle the one with the nails in it, yeah.
Yeah. And we have to connect the city all the way to the dates.
26 March 33, which is 7 Shaban.
7th of Shaban,
First quarter.
607.
First quarter.
First quarter.
Okay. But I still don't know where everything needs to be lined up.
We
There are 3 wheels, right? So maybe each of them have to be lined up.
yes. So we have the nail in Golgotha. That's the city we've picked.
Mm.
So we have to get the icon of the crucifixion all the way down to the bottom left at Golgotha.
Why do you think that?
What do you mean, why? Because we have to line them up.
But why does that one have to line up with that
The
one?
theme. Icon represents theme. We picked crucifixion. That's how we got Golgotha.
But why does that one have to line up with Golgotha and not 17 or 24?
Because we have to, he said we have to line up city all the way to date.
Where's the date?
I think the date is the one outside of the moon circle.
We have no idea what that one should be, though.
Yeah, we do. It would be the March. 26 March.
That's not what's on the wheel.
That's not on the wheel?
No. You can't see that? It's 1A, 3J, 8A, 6M, 17P or F.
One of them's covered in blood.
Yes, but that's only because of the way it was positioned when, what's-her-face put her hand in there.
We'll get
That's
closer.
her blood.
Well, what if it says 26M?
I don't even know if there's one there.
Analyze the inside wheels.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. This wheel contains several symbols made up of
26M is on the bottom
two
left.
figures and one letter.
See, you already lined it
Each
up.
figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year.
Okay.
A for April and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
Then that means we just need, what's it called?
We need to line up to moon.
Now here's the problem. Are we absolutely sure that the one on the left is first quarter?
I mean,
I'm noticing that the moon at the top has an N on it for north.
You see, this I don't find cheating because this is something we learned in school. I just need a refresher. Phases of the moon.
What are you talking about? The thing said we
And-
looked it up.
First quarter. Oh, I wish they would have it in the same way. Come on now. Put the new moon on top.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme. To follow the crucifixion theme, I should select the crown of thorns.
And that's how you think it has to be. From the city to the center?
I think so. Just to like confirm, you see the phases of the moon.
Mm-hmm.
First quarter is over there. That's new moon. It's sideways to what we initially saw it as. But you see, right? I think you have it in the right place. The only thing I'm worried about is we got 1917 Golgotha. I'm just worried, like, if maybe it just gives us this anyways, we might have the wrong city.
Why do you think we would have the wrong city?
I don't know. I'm just very concerned
We obviously
about
got it right.
I'm just very concerned about getting this wrong.
Okay, well that's not what we would get wrong, I don't think. I didn't understand the point. I didn't understand what we were trying to do. Trying to line everything up. He made it seem like we needed to connect certain things.
Well, yeah.
I thought he meant we needed to connect like different parts of the outside of the circle. But if this looks, I will just go with this.
Can we talk to our mom and like, just to like get that dialogue again? Oh no, we can't. Well, I swear
Weird that has to load in.
he was talking and he said, "I have to connect the city to the theme, to the date, to the moon cycle."
Shit.
I swear that's what he said.
We might have froze.
What?
Oh,
Okay, okay. Thank God.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
You already picked that one, so I mean,
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon. Then, to a
okay.
date. And finally, the date.
So you were right.
and if we've done everything according to the clues we've been given, then I think we have everything in place.
To put our hand in?
I mean, is there nothing else that we can do? Are we not supposed to like activate it?
We've used everything, and my mom hasn't said anything.
Well, because she got it wrong and she wouldn't know if we have it right.
Analyze the fresco, the door, the inside wheels. Sounds about right. We've used everything, right?
Yeah.
Then let's give it a shot.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
God, why is it gotta make this so stressful?
Let's go for it.
Go for it.
I never
Boy.
doubted you, my son.
We opened a chasm or something?
Yeah.
That's the end.
Good Lord.
That should be the end of the episode, right?
I think so.
I could have reviewed the conference results with Godoy.
Not sure what that would have done, but I mean, it's something.
I guess the conference ended without us.
Oh,
What?
I thought you couldn't do it for a second.
No, I can't. And I can get that to the highest. And finish it. You want to do that?
Yeah, I think so. We got something at imperfect. Bro, only 7% of people get that.
Who played this game?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I mean, the reality is, I feel like the case with every Xbox game, like when they got the achievements, I feel like the case is possibly...
Anyone who starts up the game is counted as a player.
Yes.
Most people don't even finish a game.
Yeah, it's not taking a consensus based on who has finished the game or even played it that much. Just the account of all players who have the game.
Yes. That's why so many achievements are so rare. Most people probably never finish this game.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the
Well,
best
he's
of my
dead, so
ability.
we don't have to think about it
I
anymore.
championed his ideas.
Why is he
his
here, though?
decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
What do you mean, why is he here?
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting
I
your
mean,
time.
this
Louis
is
knows very well how to
showing
tell
us
apart.
characters.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
To my knowledge,
That
whenever...
guy hasn't had anything to do with anything.
Right.
If you don't want your foes to use
To my knowledge, every time we get this opening scene during an episode, all the characters in this... Wow, look at your stats. You got a whole nother line.
It is the natural
Yeah,
order
too bad
of
I
things
can't
for
use it.
silvery shade. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper
Oh.
in the ears of kings and presidents.
Maybe he could be alive. I mean, I had the opportunity to save him. I just didn't.
if he's alive, and there's like a confrontation where you talk about how you could have saved him, and then you screwed it up. I think that'd be a nice little touch to the story, don't you think?
If he's alive?
If he's alive.
He shot himself in the head.
Well, there are demons in this game. What is beyond reality at this point?
I guess if he could bring people back from the dead. But then why isn't Elizabeth around? She was only in one episode, as far as we know, by the way.
Yeah.
Which I was shocked about. Oh shit.
We're in the catacombs of the demons.
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
Say nothing. That's free.
Be careful, Mother. As if me saying that will make any difference. Knowing Mortimer, I wouldn't be surprised if he rigged his crypt with traps.
So you think the door is not enough?
Do you want to wager your other hand?
You've got a point there. We have to find...
What else happened to her? She got into a fight or something?
What do you know about the Holy
Maybe she
Lance?
fell down, maybe she fell down somewhere. I don't know.
The Lance of Lancelot.
I legit don't know.
Well, I actually know about that. Yeah, why not?
That's what we come to find? The lance that a centurion stuck in the side of Christ at his crucifixion?
That's it.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing.
I feel like this game struggles more and more the longer we go on.
Tell me everything you know about this.
I mean, our textures kind of gotten worse, and she's
well, you can always go
sometimes
snooping around
she's
Mortimer's
pregnant.
study.
Yeah.
I remember seeing paintings of
I think I mentioned it earlier. This game comes... Okay, pick this first.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
I am curious about it.
Insist, goddammit.
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis. I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Alice.
But we saw her.
It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
We saw her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed. Don't you see? Listen.
So did she really miss like I said she did?
What it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it,
Something
there
happened.
must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake. No.
I do wonder if we got the right
Nothing
sister.
will stop you if I understand correctly.
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
Choose only one what?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all
I wasn't
doomed.
really listening
Do you
too well.
understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
It's true, he is a cardinal. Also... What? So you have to find the Lance of Longinus. The lance that they stabbed Jesus with after he was dead. She did not explain why we need that, though. Just that, like, oh, what are the possibilities if we have that? Like, seriously, what?
It was some magic stuff. I don't care about that. I don't care why we need it. At this point. This has kind of become... This kind of bullshit is happening.
It was cut a long time ago. You could tell by the rough hacks of a tool.
So is it in one of these tombs?
This sarcophagus
Maybe?
is very ancient. Like
Oh, that's probably what she
7
meant.
centuries old.
Open one, try to find the lance. And
Oh,
then,
so we only get one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what she meant by only one. Okay, that one we can't open. Lord Mortimer.
The true Lord Mortimer.
Let's see what we can find here. It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
Okay, I gave
I
it.
mean, would Piaggi be able to help you?
The 78-year-old man.
Who knows? Maybe he's been working out every day his entire life.
So we do this and then we go talk to Piaggi.
I think so.
Okay. If I can't open that one, am I going to be able to open that other ones? I do wonder what was in there.
I like to think that you'll be able to come back here, but
The sarcophagus
This is only
been
episode
ravaged
4.
by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted.
Ravaged by time. Holy shit. I didn't even recognize the writing on this. Etiquette.
These symbols, these grooves, cuneiform script. This is humanity's oldest alphabet, the language of Babel. Sadly, no one today even knows how to decipher it.
It says Lord Mortimer.
There's also some text engraved beneath in ancient Greek. Sargon.
Sargon.
so it says Sargon in Greek, and then something above it in Babel, which is possibly also Sargon.
Flavius Aetius.
Vanquisher of the whatever planes. I was once taught something about this man. Well, they wouldn't put the lance in the oldest coffin, would they? Flavius might be a good guess.
I don't know.
Or it's in the coffin we can't open.
I feel like it's either. I feel like it's not too far of a stretch to give it to the oldest coffin. It's inscripted in a language you can't read.
This is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good
Oh,
God.
this is Clemens
The one whose
III.
cross allowed me to enter.
No, this is also. He could be the one.
This is all stuff I'm not good at, by the way. Yeah, well, this is the Pope we know about. Powerful man who had an eventful man. Translate what?
Translate the inscription? I can't see anything else on it.
Name, but ancient. Stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
Maybe that one.
Could be that guy. I am definitely not ruling out that it could be in Lord Mortimer's coffin.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for. This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
Okay. So there are 3 possibilities. My guess is Flavius, but that might be too obvious. Who's this?
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape, which is copper rimmed.
Is this
I can
it?
see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the
Is this
Iron
like
Ra.
the Holy Grail situation in Indiana Jones?
You want to just take that one?
You know? I would not put it past the writers of this game to do that to us. Because, I mean, we can only take one, though.
There's several spearheads. I need to find clues to pick the right one.
Wait, I have to talk to him first?
About it for sure.
Okay, so we do have to talk to him.
Okay. I guess we'll just come back here.
Well, good, because I definitely didn't want to make a strange decision.
Okay. What did he say about it? It had a leaf shape.
Yeah, the one you found is leaf shaped.
God damn it! Gotta run all the way through this.
All right, you got another freebie.
I'll be using it because I don't have any pips.
Something I did not get to finish saying earlier.
What?
I mentioned before that this game is not even in a 1.0 version, like 2 years after it's been released. So I think things about this game technically, and like in technical aspects, being a little, short, being not exactly finished. I think that's just the case. They released this game and it wasn't finished, and they probably never did.
How long has it been out? It's been a while.
Every time I put this on YouTube, I see the release date, 2018.
Huh. That's actually longer ago than I thought.
It is 3 years ago at this point.
Well, we've just gone through basically a whole year where nothing happened. Game release wise.
True.
Where is Papa?
He could be anywhere.
Is he just in his room? I hope he's in his room. Actually, I hope we see him on the way to his room. So I'm gonna check his room, and if he's not there, and we didn't see him, there's gonna be some trouble.
Oh, is that him?
Where?
Oh,
it is him. Dude, I would have totally missed him. Is he gonna jump?
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now.
Oh shit, is he possessed?
Leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
Not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to
What?
Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
He is gonna
It was
jump.
a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right? Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish.
That's the only thing. His eyes.
His nose is bleeding.
His nose was
So you
bleeding.
are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
All of those have been like one thing.
Oh no. Oh no.
No?
Of course not, Your Eminence.
Come now, Louis. Please don't insult me. It's just a pity that you have no
Shit.
idea why you are looking for it. You are looking for the
So you are
lance.
on a last
You
chance.
should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never
Okay, we might
will
mess
he
up.
let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
This one probably should be a no? What do you think?
Fuck. Running out of time. No.
You were
There's
the
nothing we
first
can
I've
do.
spoken to about it, Your Eminence.
Come now, Louis. Are you quite sure of that?
Yes, my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
Good God.
What do you think? I'm thinking one of the bottom two.
I'm gonna leave it up to you. It is one of the bottom two. Take one of them. He has no immunity to it.
You won't understand.
Try me, Louis.
I need to protect myself with it.
Thank God.
I thank you for your
It was a
success.
good call. I didn't
I
want to
shall
force you to
answer
use one of those
without
freebies or immunity revealing.
Deserve to be done. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be careful, Louis. You are on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions.
Okay.
Or you won't be able to come back. The demons
I won't.
that she's frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind. Take good care of yourself. God keep you.
Okay.
You might be right, though. Maybe there are no demons.
Possible information sources. Specialists in esotericism, artistic depictions, and sacred texts.
Huh. So I guess we can continue to look around.
Yeah, we probably should. We should look.
You actually want to? Because I, if I had to put my money on it, I'm sure if we open up all of those coffins, there are going to be spears in them. But none of them are going to be the Lance of Longflares. So you actually want to look around?
Well, I think it would be a good idea to see one of these things, information sources. I don't know who's a specialist on esotericism. I don't know if that's even come up. As for a depiction, we could probably find a painting of Jesus being stabbed somewhere around here.
Well, there are so many paintings. There is definitely at least one in here, but in the mansion. Not necessarily in here. I don't know where we would find it. Unless we saw it and you can remember where it was.
The only picture I've seen of Jesus on the cross is back in that gallery with the big spheroid where we solved the Gorgon puzzle.
Okay. Well, to get to the crypt, we have to go through there anyways. So we'll pass through. And then the Gutenberg Bible is down there if you want to take a look at it. But that might be tough. I don't know what other sacred texts we could look at.
I don't think we've come across anything else. I mean, we have the only two. The exegesis by Judas and the Bible.
What was the hint he gave us? Just that it was covered in blood, right?
Yeah, all he told us was that it was covered in the blood.
It was the shape of a boar spear.
Oh. A boar. So,
was it in here?
What's in here? What is that?
That's not it. Oh, nope.
Over there.
Oh. Well, he's not getting stabbed in it.
No. What?
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
Oh, well, that's where he would have been stabbed.
Wait.
What?
Wasn't there an unfinished painting? No, it probably wasn't of Jesus. Back in where the Go Beyond the Nightmare room. There was an unfinished painting, but I don't think it was related to Jesus.
Probably not. And go beyond the nightmare. I don't remember that.
Well, I haven't seen anything else about the crucifixion in a painting around here.
Do you actually want to look around the mansion? Because you can take control and do that. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the bathroom.
What the fuck? Oh no. Aww. How long has it been like that? Well, how long ago was that? God damn. How does that happen? And why does it happen only on the council? Well, never mind. I could have just told Greg that we were already done. This is the fucking picture screwed up again. Well, I guess next time I'll just have to wait for Greg to come back and then tell him that we have to stop. Why does it do that? Why? Only the council. Well, whatever you guys can see. I mean... Damn. That is like really far back. We were still in the hall. I mean, that wasn't like that was a few minutes. That wasn't a gigantic amount of time ago. At least y'all saw the confrontation between us and Pagliacci. Good lord, that's like a straight up 5 minutes ago. Good news.
What?
The thing happened again.
How long ago?
It looks like back when we were in the dining hall.
Oh, okay.
So that...
Did you fix it, or...?
I can't fix it. I mean, I don't remember... I couldn't fix it last time, and I don't know how I would.
Okay, so you just want to turn the stream off?
We're just done.
Okay.
We're done for the night.
But it ended after we talked to...
Yeah, that was definitely after we talked to Pagliacci.
Okay. Well, that's perfect, because that's probably a good place to end. Because I'm sure something's going to happen as soon as we pick up the